Yes, that they do. Let's make our way in and examine this. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestowed upon them to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely into the darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, yada, yada, yada. Okay. There's a lot of words, and I hate reading.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What madness is this? What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
In place of the mechanical screeching, the servo skull's Vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valancius. Distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond a doubt. Voxmaster! Restore communication with the navigator sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent. Its relays clicking. Second after second passes, and you realize that the servo skull will not answer you. Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating.
The servo skull twitches and makes a few clicks.
To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
It's secured. Yes, J for the journal. Got it.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, right. I gotta come back here and actually do the fucking closing. Draw strength from your unwavering faith and find courage in fulfilling your final duty.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this? What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of the plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Indeed. Indeed. That is easier said than done, of course. But seeing one of Lady Theodora's heirs alive inspires at least some degree of optimism.
Is there like a popping that's happening, or is that the earbud that's currently just sitting at my side? Hold on.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Well, I know that's gonna activate my phone or the mic, so that's fine. Uh-oh, why did my phone drop from the Wi-Fi? Hold on here. Anyways, I got a sniper rifle and an armored body glove and a medikit, which I'm not really going to be using, so that's perfectly fine. I have a bad feeling that we're about to lose the stream, which is kind of terrifying. And yes. I also don't know what's causing the activation of my microphone, which is kind of scary, but that's perfectly fine by me. Anywho, let's go check out our character who we're going to give the sniper rifle to, for some reason. I'd prefer a pistol and a sword, because I'm a commissar. I don't understand why I've got a pistol. And we'll take the bodysuit, because why the hell not? I mean, I could go defenseless, especially because the dodge characteristic is good for the Shellman, which will be great for him. And then we select Abelard.
Your seneschal is
Shut
always
up.
there for
Stop
you.
it. And we F1 on me, Yasmin.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Well, that's fun. Continue.
But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the wall and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
We're not going to ask questions. Let's just go. A wave of static suddenly erupts from the servo skull, and you can make out Theodore's words through the noise. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Agreed.
Don't you dare to cross us!
In the tactical phase, you can set up your guys however you would like. Abelard is all the way up there. We're just going to make it difficult for them to get to us. So, yes, I'm going to be as far back as possible, because that just seems like the smart idea here. The combat ability, yada yada yada. Okay, well. We are definitely going to end up killing this person.
Opposing
Yeah.
me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
And then we hit space. So that way this cutthroat can come and shoot at the wall. Yes, I'm aware of how to play this character. I may or may not have already played as them. Or played with them. Shut up. Shut up!
Indeed.
We're not moving. I'm trying to slice this fucker in half.
I will do my
We'll charge this little shit. Yeah, there you go. Suck it! Suck it! We're gonna headshot this fucker. I don't care. Oh, wow.
Brace yourself, Abelard. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Well, shift 2. Can I? Damn.
At
But
your
I can
command.
get you! Suck it. What? He missed? Bullshit. Dodged. We're just gonna sit here and take the shot. Oh, he's so dead. Shift 2.
Nothing I
Analyze.
can't do.
Really?
Minor setback.
Really?
One
No.
target.
You don't get to live now. Bastard. To the Navigator's Sanctum. Oh, wait. I have bodies that I can loot. Yes. We got lots of chain swords and a las pistol. Okay, maybe we will use the sniper rifle. However, I do want a chain sword. I want the chain sword. Give me the fucking chain sword. Here we go. You know what? No. Put it on 2. There we go. I'm gonna put the sniper on 1. Yeah. We'll wear the mesh chest plate ourselves, because that just makes the most sense. And then we also have levels. I want to take the hat off. How do I take the hat off? I don't even know. C. Let us go to our levels. We have 1 rank available. And I think we will do probably tech use. Kind of want to do tech use. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we'll go with tech use. 2 summary and complete. Now for Abelard. He can use, or he can go with carouse, athletics. Athletics would be good. The skill is affected by the strength characteristic. It represents a character's ability to traverse difficult terrain, for example, to leap over collapsed sections of the deck or climb over slippery rocks. To resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulators, or alcohol. Coercion. Demolition and Medicaid. We'll go with athletics for him, even though he's got enough. Okay, cool. And let's just make sure super quick. Yeah. Alright, so the Navigator Sanctum.
Weakness.
Yeah, let's go to the Navigator Sanctum. Got it. There we go. Maximum hit chance is always 95%. All hit chance above 95% is converted to critical hit chance. Well, that makes sense. Game auto-saved.
The navigate.
And so she will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Mistress, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrieks and crawls deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if The presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Fon Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
You hear a few clicks from the relays on the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here. And Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar to you. Officer's frequency! To all who can hear me, those with weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
You flinch at the seer's words. No doubt she is referring to the nightmares that the torturers inflicted upon your body and mind. Your muscles contract involuntarily, as if steeling themselves once more for the inevitable pain.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Adira has joined your party, yada yada yada. Yes, I understand the fucking mechanics. It's like every other freaking RPG or I forget what it is, turn-based combat thing, where it's like, yes, you can do this and have all three of your party members kind of join you.
Beware the eye of the witch. I'll bleed you dry.
Oh wait, that's me. Ha! No, I want to go behind the high cover. Abelard, you can stand out in the open. And Adira, you're gonna go there. I'm aware of the hologram. Thank you, game. Let's see. Let's shift 1 real quick here. Then we will shift 2 on
Suits
him.
my purposes.
17 to 23. I love those odds. Kill him. And now I'm upset. Real shit. Powerful weapon, though. I do think I like the
It will be done.
commander's abilities slightly more. Target is too far. What the hell do you mean the target is too far?
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
I'm calling horse shit.
No can do.
Ah, damn it. Wait. Thought I hit 1. What the hell is happening? Oh, hold on. I forgot. It's shift 1,
Anything else?
not that one. God damn it. Shift 3 to analyze that enemy.
Was that you? Or
We will... Sorry, Yadira, but this has to be done.
what an unfortunate turn of fate.
Wait, did I get hit too? No, I'm fine. That was weird.
You'll regret this.
Shoo. What? Ah. Yeah, this would be a bad idea. Okay, X. Oh, interesting. Got you.
Nothing I can't
Take the
do.
shot,
Nothing of value has been lost.
dick. Got him. Stupid. He thought he could escape. Nah, that's not how this works, bud. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead. My goodness, I can't read. I believe Master Vespiadus still lives. Abelard flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and the dark marks on the face of the creature. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the war. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. What is wrong with him? Yadira winces, wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. Your time is short. The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. The voice is coming from the vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the sea, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild sure words. Mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming 2 hideous, screaming-like mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. Sorry, that's a little loud. Yadira shrieks in terror. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Yadira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigators coming to the paroxysms of corruption. It's the Tyranids! Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fit stops abruptly. His face drenched in black and crimson, the dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around the eye.
Run! Flee from this place while I still have the strength.
The words come out of the box as labor rattled.
I can't contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Address Abelard. Seneschal gazes at the figure in the chair. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Ethelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Silver Skull relayed to us earlier. Madeira reaches her hand out toward the navigator, but pulls it back at the last moment.
Vespidas! Good luck! Thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Everything has now gone to shit, and we need to get the hell out of the warp before we all perish. What do we have? Just a standard axe? Yeah, it's trash. We'll sell it at a later date. Escape. Check on Psyker, who has a staff that will do literally nothing for anybody but the Psyker, which is fine. Yes, I'm aware on how to equip things. Madeira, check them. Another axe and a crappy gun. Sweet. Awesome. Is there anything else in here for us? Nothing on that side. Nothing over here either. Okay, sweet. Time to go. Think we have to go this way? Is it the other way? I honestly don't remember now. I think we have to go this way. To the officer's deck. To the officer's deck. All non-usable items are automatically packed into cargo. That's cool. Man, I wish these loading screens weren't so long. Like, it goes from being super action-oriented all of a sudden to very, very long loading screens. I am going to mute up for a minute because I need a snack.